Good evening. Welcome to our 8:30 Bible Challenge. And it's a Christmas fall evening. And as most of you know, if you've been watching, you know that I like to hunt. I like to go in the woods and spend time in the woods. I've taken books and I've taken my New Testament. I've taken my Bible. I've taken a prayer list. And there have been times I've not taken anything. And I just go in the woods. But, regardless of where you're at, even if the government, you realize if the government said they were going to pass a law and you could not pray. Law to because you can pray anywhere you're at. You can pray before you take a test if you're in school. You could pray before you have to get up and make some kind of a presentation at work. You could pray before you go in the woods. If you're a little nervous about walking in the dark, if you think, well, I could see a bear or run into a bobcat or a coyote, you could pray and ask the Lord to help you before you went in the woods. You could pray before you maybe shoot at something that God will calm your nerves. You can pray and talk to God wherever. And one of my enjoyments that I really enjoy when I'm out in the woods, that when you're out there, whatever you might be doing in your life recently, all that stops while you're out in the woods. You can't do a lot of other things. You just have to sit there. And I found a verse, and it says, rising very early in the morning, while it was still dark, he departed and went out to a desolate place, and there he prayed. If you wouldn't know better, that verse is talking about a hunter going out. It says, rising very early in the morning, while it was still dark, he departed and went out to a desolate place, and there he prayed. And so the first three things describe what a hunter could do, but then it says he prayed. Speaking of Jesus, and he went out to a quiet place and prayed. But when you go hunting, you sit out there in your tree stand or in your hunting blind, you're at a desolate place, quiet place. You want to make a lot of noise. I want to encourage you to pray. Spend some time there talking to God. And then I found another verse. That's the morning verse. And listen to this. Matthew 14:23 says, after he had dismissed the crowds, he went up on the mountain by himself to pray. When evening came, he was there alone. And so again, there's the first verse was the morning hunter, and now that verse is the evening hunter. And most hunters hunt morning and evening. And so Jesus found himself there alone, but he really wasn't alone. He was talking to his Father. And so when you go in the woods, if you're all alone, you're sitting in your hut, sitting in your tree stand, you can enjoy creation, look around, the beauty of the leaves in the fall, watching squirrels scamper around and listen to the turkeys as they gobble and cut and purr, watch the deer as they browse and feed along at the edge of the woods. You can enjoy all that, but while you're doing that, you can talk to your Heavenly Father because you're not alone. And He'd love to hear your conversation with Him. Have a blessed evening.